Tell us about yourself and what you think sets you apart from other applicants. I am a healthcare recruiter and I am well organized in the field that I do. I started out in the healthcare industry as a certified nursing assistant and have grown up through and received my nursing and have gone into HR doing the recruiting process. I feel that this sets me aside because I understand the bedside manner and the tasks that are needed to complete the job at hand and that what we are recruiting for and what to look for and how to help applicants get to where they want to be. Briefly describe your biggest professional weakness. I would say my biggest professional weakness is that I am not always assertive enough. I tend to sit back and take things in before I speak up and kind of put my 2 cents in for different things like that. I like to make sure I have the big picture before I advocate, or sometimes I might choose not to speak up about something depending on my personal and professional feelings. Tell us about a time when you showed grit in the workplace. Being in the healthcare industry, when COVID hit back about 5 years ago, I would say the healthcare industry was turned upside down. We were healthcare heroes then. We were required to go to work every single day and put our best foot forward. I often had to step out of my role and go back into other things, such as my nursing hat. I had to use my CNA hat. We'd help with the dietary needs, different things like that to make the nursing home run accordingly, and that the people that were in these settings, their needs were being met and receiving the best care possible for the circumstances that we were facing at that time. Summarize where you see yourself in your career in the next 5, 10, and 20 years. In the next 5 to 10 years, I definitely see myself advancing further in the human resources department and my career. I would like to see myself running a human resources department. And managing something in the healthcare setting that is related to human resources. I would like to stay true to my role. I do enjoy interviewing people, learning their story, and understanding where they come from to be able to help them better further their career in the healthcare industry. Imagine you were promoted within the workplace. Describe how you would deal with your colleagues who may have been passed over for the promotion or coworkers who have been your peers and are now your subordinates. I have actually been in this circumstance in the past, and it has been very challenging. For me, I find that communication is key. I like to sit down and have conversations with people, let them know that I am here to work with them, not against them, that we are a team. Um, I hope that one day that they would be up for advancement and be able to have a promotion, and if they keep working at it that they can get there. But I definitely like to have communication and discuss expectations of my role as well as their role in the new circumstances that are brought forth to us. Identify what kind of a person you have difficulty working with. I would say I get along with almost everybody in the work environment. I typically do not have issues with people. I keep an open door policy. I try to keep a smile on my face so that people know I am approachable and they can come to me at any time. I do sometimes get a little caught off guard with micromanagers, and not that there's anything wrong with that. They just tend to kind of be all over the place, and sometimes with my organizational skills, they can be and talking about one thing and moving on to another thing and everywhere in between. So I like to have things laid out and communicate with micromanagers and just see what their expectations are and come together and meet the needs of both of our work styles. Explain how you handle conflict in the workplace with coworkers or with clients, patients, and customers. In the workplace, I always keep a calm, cool, and collected head. I try not to engage in anything. I keep a listening ear. I always like to hear all sides of the story. Being in HR, I like to keep a neutral position and just listen. I think that is key. Most people want to be heard. A lot of people feel that they are right when it comes down to certain things. So by sitting there listening to them and letting them know that you understand where they are coming from before you draw that conclusion. It is important to come to a conclusion and draw a bottom line with things and help resolve any circumstances that may arise. For instance, there might be two staff members not getting along. You want to work with them in mediation so that they have a positive workplace to resort to. They have a safe place, someone in the organization that they can go to and talk about their issues and kind of work things out so it doesn't trickle down to other coworkers and the people that they may be serving in the healthcare industry. As for clients or patients that we service, again, I'd like to hear them out, see what is happening and how we can get to the root of their problem, and then work with them in resolving any issues that they may have. I think that is ideal and key in maintaining any professional relationships and boundaries in the workplace. Detail what motivates and inspires you in the workplace. For me, I love getting to know all my coworkers. I like to know where they come from, their background. I like to help them advance in their career, build their resumes, and see them grow. I like when people often return back to school because they are feeling motivated to do so, and I like to watch them through their advancements and continue to grow on with their success and become more valuable in their role, in their roles that they are currently doing and succeeding. Summarize what you like best about your current and most recent job and why you are leaving the position. Currently, what I like best about my job is the teamwork that we have. I work with a very well balanced team. We play very well together off our ideas and different circumstances that happen. We come together, we meet the needs and expectations of our roles in the human resources department. It has not been easy to come to the decision of moving on. I choose to move on because I do see myself advancing past the current role that I am in. So I am looking for bigger opportunities for myself.